So as I begin to put a load of envoys into Brussels, just to take over this one, come on, don't lie, you're excited about flight, aren't you? It's okay, you could admit it. So am I. 62 tourism per turn. I get a feeling this is going to be one of the better flights that we've had in this game. 62 goes to 400 tourism. Because every single culture improvement I have across my empire is now giving me tourism. That is up to 400. Okay. Right. We need to now go through and make sure that we are open bordersing, like doing everything we can, getting the trade routes to people, because honestly, I mean, at the moment, I don't actually know if I'm going to go for diplomacy or if I'm going to go for culture. It's going to be somewhere between the two. Look, oh, people are starting to give money to Poland now. I need to just keep an eye on that one. Hang on. I'm just going to dump 500 gold on them. There you go, like that. That puts me into first place. The diplomatic victory points are going to be good. I also need a sea, and the reason I need a sea is I want to build the Statue of Liberty. Now, this is going to be probably the best sea that I can do. This would involve me building a harbour and then the Statue of Liberty like there, but this city's only got 14 production, and that's terrible. So yeah, this is a lake. These are all lakes. That's a sea over in this direction. So don't ask, is one tile too far away? I might have to do some more settling actually, unless I just find a way to make this city work, which is quite possible that I could do that. I can put it onto production focus to get it to 27 gold per turn, so 20 gold, 26 production. That helps. Ah yes, a pointless snow city. Sim drill, doesn't matter if it's in the snow or not. It's getting a great wall. It's not often that ideology ruins everything, but it did just here. Got rid of limes, which is really useful, and it got rid of craftsmen, which was giving me production on a military policy slot. 5-year plan was really annoying, because I was kind of, never mind. I've got a lack of economic and wildcard policies. We're going to have to just deal with it, but still, I could have used keeping that one for now, but never mind. In terms of government, I am going to go democracy, not because it's the boring choice, but it's the economic and diplomacy cards and the wildcard slots. It's most useful for me because I'm really not making use of the military policy slots, so I think that's what we're going to be doing for now. I'm pretty sure I can get the monarchy legacy card. Yeah, the government plaza's already been upgraded, so whilst I build the Huey in my capital, that should be fine. Come on, this Hungarian apostle, I am just waiting for it to take over. If I can get Catholicism in my land, yes, I would love that. Feed the world. And Defender of the Faith. Quite frankly, it's brilliant. It's all brilliant. Now, as I just sort of sneakily get myself an armory to boost gunpowder through. Yeah, you know what time it is. It's military engineer time. Yes. It's so exciting. I'm looking forward to doing the military engineer rush. We're going to build railways everywhere, because I haven't done it in a while. Now, people said, now, does it count building a railway through a Great Wall? Does that not compromise the integrity of the Great Wall? And to that I say, don't be silly. Railways aren't the best and should be respected at all times, for this is Civ 6 Railway Simulator. I was so furious I didn't breathe then. I'm glad that we got that point across. So, fridge. I really need to get more trading routes to appreciate that one fully. Visabankan, Raj, Republican legacy, monarchic legacy that keeps my diplomatic favour nice and high with my Renaissance wars. I've got New Deal, Public Works, and one other policy card of my delicious choice. Let's go 5-year plan to keep that nice and high. Levy on mass is good, but it's not as good as it could be. Let's go for a quality of life, logistics. It's not the best for stats, but my god, does it save me pulling my hair out as I watch my military engineers attempt to lay railways. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to lay any railways in my actual city. I'm just going to do them. I'm going to do them in a circle around the city where the Great Walls are. I think this could be a great idea. You just watch. This is going to be beautiful. About time we got Anansi back as well. Right. Hunting for luxuries in my lands. And we'll get rid all of them. Look at that dyes over there. It's almost a shame to destroy this wall. Look at it. Oh, it's just so beautifully straight. Never mind. Curve it. There we go. 2 diplomatic victory points from the military aid request. I'm now on to 8. 8 points, and we have the next world vote coming up as well. Let's go for. Let's keep that cultural alliance up. Congo have got such large population in their cities. I just don't want to risk it. And kapop. Nice. Okay, I'm just trying to maximize my boosting as much as I can. Need to build 2 entertainment complexes. Should be able to do that pretty easily. Catholicism, yes. Oh my goodness. Right, that means pretty much, we'll come back to that in a second. That means pretty much every city will get 6 food and 4 housing, which is huge for me because I don't have any food or housing. Right, 50% production. It went through last time. I'm not going to take anything like that. We're going to say spies. People like to do spy things, and I'm going to go neutralize governor is twice as effective because I don't really care about my governor. 12 votes, 9 votes. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that looks like it's gone fine. Neutralize governor. Yeah, so 2 more points. We're now up to 10. 10 out of 20. Now I need to go and find the cities that have holy sites and upgrade them to my religion. Not many do. I really did not build many holy sites. Join Discord, however, is one. So, I mean, this is going to be brilliant. I'm going to use some of my faith now to be buying Hungarian missionaries. I mean, I love that. That's great. Statue of Liberty, 21 turns. I don't think, last time I checked, anyone else was doing this one, which is a good thing. 0 results, 21 turns. Yes, lovely. There's the Huey. I put it in the most tiny lake you'd ever imagine, but it's more the fact that it gives me a little bit of extra food and production on all of my other lake tiles. I quite like it. Plus it was something to build in my capital. Makes my capital feel special and needed, which is always a wonderful thing. So many of the wonders can only be built on the rings that I've put great walls on. It's like, don't you understand? I don't want to do that. No. No. Actually, Christa Redentor would be a useful one. Let's do that one. First railway connection. It's not even connecting the cities directly. I'm doing this thing where I'm just sort of circling around them in a delightful way. Anansi is still removing luxuries so that I can build more great walls. Look at that. The complete connection is happened again. Oh, good God. I know this playthrough is a bit ridiculous, but I am enjoying it nonetheless. Oh, I missed out again on an opportunity to put up one there. God, I am failing at these complete rings, but I'm trying. I'm trying, okay? Buying a bank to boost economics. It's all very good. I forget just how amazing the Chinese boost is. The 50% on the Eurekas and the inspirations are just, oh, so good. So good. Built a neighborhood and it should be breathtaking. So yeah, conservation got the boost. Amazing stuff. Just need to build another one of those now. This city is just sort of absorbing them whilst it can. Build another one over here, for instance. That's fine. That'll boost things. I'm trying to get all the boosts I can. Cultural heritage. A themed building. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I've got art museums available to me. Sure. Sure, I just need to go onto the open market and see if I can find some art that people are willing to sell. There you go. Yep, I did it. I just bought it all in. 3 pieces of religious art. Yes. Cultural heritage has been boosted. Actually, that's something to consider. National parks. National parks. I've probably got good scope to build a few national parks on some of the edges of my cities because, I mean, I'm building a lot of stuff. The appeal in a lot of my cities is terrible. Like, I can't deny that. People hate them because stripping the woods away for some reason, you know, creates a desolate, awful place to live. But I mean, I generally disagree with that. Oh, Karma. Okay, this is a Nubian city. I don't want it. I don't want it. I can't build a wall about it, so I'm going to refuse it. Get away from me, you scum. So, hungry. You still don't like me. They still don't like me. Unknown meetings, friendly meetings, I've got allied with an enemy. I mean, that's never going to go away, but I think these guys enjoy Raven Banner, levies troops from city-states. So if I levy some troops from city-states, they'll like that, right? That's something that they enjoy. I think I can do it at half price as well. So, I mean, we'll have a go at levying a few of the city-states, but I follow. Like 165. Hooray! It's pretty good. I mean, we'll just do that because we can. Cinquetti. 300 gold? Hooray, look, I'm actually getting more envoys because I'm actually learning how to do this with random units. We go. Kamasi, hopefully that'll make Hungary like me in a second. There we go. You see, look, they love it. They love it. Now suddenly they're friendly with me. You see, really, everybody in the world just wants to be my friend. They just don't know it yet. But once we get there, I'm very difficult to say no to, you know? I sort of invade into people's... Not interested in this time, don't you worry, Hungary. You will be. You will be. Build an airstrip on a foreign continent. There we go. Rapid deployment is done. Radio. I can improve that. I'm pretty sure I can improve that. It was this city I was having a look at hand done. Let's buy the naturalist. I'm just going to just buy these tiles there, and that should be absolutely fine. So radio, let's just move that. We'll go to sanitation now. I should be boosting that next turn. God, we are accelerating through the end game now. This is awesome. James Watt. Now that's good. Factories provide 2 production, but I'm looking for a wonder builder, so I'll pass on him and just see what else I get. Adam Smith, however, gets me another governor, which I'm going to do. 500 gold as well. And I think Raynow, I need to start turning my gold into districts. I think that could be quite fun. Get remove of that, and then I build a nice wall. Hooray! I'm up to 533 tourism now, which is not enough to be getting me a tourism victory, but I'm slowly edging towards it, which is lovely. Okay, professional sports, I'm still waiting to boost that, but build a space race, I can just plow into that one, that's fine. Lovely, so lets me build another district. You know what, I will do that, that's probably a good move. National Park! Woohoo! We made one. We made one. Radio has been boosted. That's not going to stop me from removing the forest here, by the way. I mean, that still needs to go. National Park or no National Park, I don't care. Oh, Mohenjo-Daro. Oh, that's it. That's the one I want. Cities have full housing from water. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I need envoys. How do I get envoys? Oh, we're going to have to just sort of grind them out naturally, but oh, that's the one I wanted. I did just want to show off my railroad, though. Look at this! It's so beautiful! Just building it around my cities as we're going now. I still need to connect up the east of my empire, but I mean, that's pretty damn cool. Don't you think? I now have a fighting apostle. Bam! That's useful. I can start spreading the religion around myself now, which is awesome. And look how far the missionaries can go. This is from like, whoa, way the other side of my empire. Oh yeah. I love railways. Have I ever mentioned that I really like railways? Has that ever, you know, appeared in passing conversation? I just don't know. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe I should be more clear about it in future. Statue of Liberty. This gives me 14 points, I think, because I was on 10 and it gives +4. Mainly to stop other people from getting it. It's really annoying when other people do get it, but 14 points is pretty damn good. Now I'm going to get at least 2 from my civics and techs. That'll put me on 16. I'm waiting for another like emergency to hit the world. As soon as that does, that'll give me a little bit more as well. I'm kind of holding on for a culture victory as much as anything as well. So we've got lots of different options here, but yeah, just keeping my options open. Himiko has left my nation. 1,120 to get back in. That's pretty nifty. And Kasploosh? Oh, no Kasploosh. Almost. I'm not gathering by your borders, okay? I just had to levy some people and now they're stood there waiting for just any instruction whatsoever, which is taking them quite some time. Just ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. Just got computers, which boosts my tourism by 25%, and then environmentalism is going to do the same thing next turn, up to 700 tourism per turn. I was winning. I was beginning to win. I will continue to begin to win, which makes no sense, but you just have to assume what I'm saying is perfectly reasonable. Himiko is back, by the way. Actually, this city has got a lot of production. Do I want to just get somebody in? Sinbad would be hilarious on this map, can I just say? Twins. We've got still a huge barb problem, so let's get the twins back. 860 tourism now. Excellent. And more importantly, I think this is my last alliance, so now I'm allied to everybody, which is quite amusing. Look at these alchemical societies. 2 production, 14 science. Oh, yes please. Nobel is going to give me nuclear fission. Oh, that's awesome. I was waiting for that one. Nuclear fission, perfect. Social media. Online communities being one of the best cards in the game for a tourism victory. That 50% tourism with people that I've got a trade route to will stack up nicely. Although I only have a trade route with the Congo and with Poland at the moment. Available routes. You can see Hungary I don't have any options with. Australia I don't have any options with. Nubia I don't have any options with. I think it's because I haven't really discovered the map in this direction so well. Plus, the chances of my routes not being killed by something are quite low. Kerma is going to be a bit of a problem for me in that way. Never mind. Crystal Redentor gives me 2 things. It gives me better tourism, For people who have the Enlightenment Civic, it ignores all of the religious sort of, what's the opposite of pressure? Defense, and plus 100% tourism from seaside resorts across my civilization. That's actually one of those little ones that you don't really notice at the time, but it builds up really quickly. So to 10k, expands further, 15 pop, nice. That's really handy. Cool, we're so close to 1,000 tourism now, 967, we're getting there. A quarter of the way. 1/4 of the way. The world enters the modern era. The modern era. How lovely. This is always the one before the one that I always think is the tourism one, isn't it? Years. At least I remembered this time. That's got to be a good thing. The twins, can I steal 3 city units? Of course I can. Hehehe. World Congress time. I have by far the most voting power here. And I don't know whether people are going to vote against me on this or not. So we're just going to have to just throw all our votes at it in the hope that we can push it through. World's Fair, I'd love to play that. Let's go for... Okay, nobody's going to be voting on the other stuff, so I'm just going to take 1 vote off to give myself 130 diplomatic favour to spend. I'm going to say voting towards... Somebody's going yes on this one, so we'll go yes to cultural, and we'll go double towards... What have we had before? Double towards something. Go double scientists. Put 5 votes, oh no, hang on. 4 votes on each one? Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be enough. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Let's see. It might actually have been enough. I gained 2 points. Double great scientists, 100% on cultural. That means I win 5 victory points, I believe. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, Anansi's gone. I know. World's Fair's good. That's great. That's great. Let's have a quick look. 5 diplomatic victory points earned. I'm on 19 points. We've got World's Fair, which will give me 1 in soon. Diplomatic victory point, although actually I don't even know if I'm generating the most diplomatic victory points. That is a very valid question. It matters not. 5-year plan is no longer relevant for me whilst I have the great option that is 50% tourism to civilizations I have a trade route to. It's only 2. It's only Poland and the Congo, but that's all you need. When you're grooving on Ryan, power. That's all you need. I also want to show you what is possibly the most amazing achievement I've ever come up with on this game, and that is the most glorious railway. Look at this. It goes from my capital and spans all the way round all of my cities, even down there. It goes up into the warm, desolate north, crosses over in 2 different places just below Jerusalem, but also no COVID here, and then wraps around all of these cities. And in all of my cities, not a drop of woods. Actually, I say that there is lots of woods available. They keep appearing. So I'm having to like buy builders everywhere to keep this stuff out. Like, the problem with having 700 culture is that you just cannot get rid of all of the woods because my lands keep expanding. It's like the best problem ever. But actually, military engineers can chop it as well. Nice. Oh, these guys actually now have a use. That's awesome. Globalization. Actually, Raj and Visselbanken I don't need anymore. International Space Agency and Collective Activism, those are the 2 that I need. They're pretty damn good cards. Let's just stick those in and watch. Oh, 865 science and 1,200 culture. Oh, yes. That is wonderful. And Anansi, get back here. Thank you so much. I've got luxuries that need removing. If only I could remember where on earth they were, like here, for instance. Do it. Seaside Resort. Ah, yes. How much tourism does this give me? 15 tourism per turn. Well, that's nice. So my ley lines are giving me 1 production, 4 gold, 3 science at the moment. I feel like I can probably make that a little better because there are some options here for me. Like, an admiral will give me 1 more science. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'm going to give myself grants 3 oil. I could quite do with that one, but great writer. Beatrice Potter, let's get her in as well. Lovely. Look, and the ley lines are getting better and better. This one gives me 100% diplomatic favour per turn from starting as a suzerain of a city-state, which is a lot. Like, it's a huge amount that I'm getting because I am suzerain with every city-state that's ever existed in the world, and I will hear nothing other than that.
There's so much plastic.
Synthetic materials. Oh, actually, that means that everyone's favourite wonder, the biosphere, could be built soon as well. It needs to be on a river though. It's a very particular requirement, this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it in time. How's the World's Fair going? Not well, actually. I don't have anywhere near as much as I would want. So we're going to have to put some stuff down. Oh, I can't put any more districts down in my capital because I have to respect the three tile wall where possible. That's so frustrating. Never mind. Oh no, the world is flooding really rapidly. That's, don't know when that started happening, but that's pretty tragic. Oh no, my great walls. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I'm going to have to build this now to stop my walls from flooding. Okay, right, I need to just double check I haven't lost any more random pieces of land that are brilliant. I think none of my lakes are flooding, are they? It's just base cities up there, but still. Okay, no, I think we're fine otherwise. Don't do that. Contractor allows the city to purchase districts with gold. Okay, and actually we'll give her... No, I'm not going to reassign her. Let's give Raina quickly the renewable subsidizer because I'm going to put loads of renewable power in this city. But that means I can now buy districts here. They're too expensive for me, but I could buy them. Mohenjo-Daro, that's more housing in all of my cities, which is a great thing. And then Zanzibar to give me a few more amenities. Woohoo! Oh my god, all of my cities are going to start to grow, apart from this one, which still is terrible, but you know. I just liberated a city, and Australia loves it. Evil warmonger Australia. Actually, who are my military ally? And they must have just launched a satellite, because I was an ally level 2 to them. So you can see we've met a few other city-states, normally towards the edges of the map. Good old barbarians mode. The Congo have a pretty impressive empire. They're building their spaceport. Hungary is sort of a bit wedged in and they haven't decided to go north, which is fair. Australia went north to south really quickly. Poland is really wedged in for some strange reason. I don't know why they didn't continue heading towards me, and then I just sort of took all this land here because I was a big fat gizzard with Nubia above me. Global warming mitigation awards 1 diplomacy point. Oh yeah, totally forgotten I was on 19. Hee. Well, you know. I'd like to point it out though that I would have won a culture victory with time. Just sort of sorting out a biosphere sort of victory thing. The tourism pattern is being hooked in now. I hadn't even started rock banding, which would be the next thing I would do. I also could have easily won a science victory because I've got some crazy production in some of my cities. And, I mean, tech-wise, rocketry satellites, I was already up to nanotech already. I've got 1,000 science per turn. It's way more than the AI. Yeah, this is... I mean, considering this was supposed to be a bit of a joke game, like, this has gone worryingly well. Like, worryingly well. Global warming mitigation. It is mine. Diplomacy, 20 out of 20. I'm also beginning to catch up on the World's Fair now. Quickly to the Congo, but I've got lots of projects going on as I'm just sort of switching my cities over, so we would be rushing this pretty well now, which is cool. Still improving all of my... You can see I've got so much stone that needs removing, but like I've got all kinds of like ski resorts and things that I can be building. I'm just wasting all of my gold on builders just to be able to push those through nice and quickly. Woohoo! It's a victory! Victory! It's sort of almost as a bit of a practice for the Kree game I've got coming up next, which should be really good fun. I found the terrible, only 13th, terrible. But never mind, buildings constructed, I was quite low because I was of course focusing so much on clearing my land. Cities founded, I did pretty well. Culture-wise, I was on point. You can see the point where I get castles, like here. Whoop! And then my culture went up. Science-wise, I was sort of mid-pack for most of the game. Faith. My faith was terrible. Yeah, like it was only towards the end when I got Cinquetti in that it really helped me. Total governors, pointless. Total religions founded. Look, the last religion with Australia went on like turn 115. So yes, I know I probably could have got that, but never mind. Units killed, units lost. I only lost 1, 2, 3. That's quite fun. Wars declared, none. Wonders constructed, a few. The Congo had an amazing game there, but let's see it for ourselves, shall we? So playing this, you can see everybody settling. I took a turn to settle, and there weren't too many city-states at the beginning of the game. The Deity AI rapidly slapping down its cities. Poland only just founding Warsaw there. They really took their time to do that. That's incredible. Now, it took me ages to clear the starting resources from my capital. So look, you can see Stonehenge, 4 cities on both of these AIs before I even thought about getting myself like 5 cities in both Hungary. And I'm tempted to see what happens to Hungary here. There we go. There's my second city. What happens to Hungary? Because they have a lot of the land here. I think they get tag-teamed by Australia and the Congo, don't they? Poland is just sort of settling in a line, as the AI is often prone to doing. Strange one, Matt. Nubia are just settling up in the deserts up to the top. There you go. There's my 4th city going down. 1, 2 cities taken from Poland. They will shortly lose that to loyalty, no doubt, just sort of being by itself there. Yeah, so like, there we go. So that's why Poland lost all of their cities there. Look, I'm settling there. Congo's coming towards me. Pex was lost. Hungary lost one of the cities to the Congo. They took back Pex though. Okay, that city just got destroyed. Whoops. No, we won't talk about that one. You look, I just settled my perimeter cities, and look, watch my borders are now beginning to really accelerate now, so I'm getting everything real close. So Poland are still founding cities. Bless them. They're still trying. They're still trying. We're continuing to grow and grow and grow, and my borders are getting massive whilst all the wonders are being picked up by the AI. I really had a poor wonder game, but, you know, that's fine. Like things like Forbidden City, Chichen Itza. I mean, none of that, I couldn't build any of it because I was destroying everything. But look at my borders. They're so huge. They're so huge. I loved it. What a game. What a game. And like 67 turns until a victory. I would have got a tourism victory. I was starting to get like 50 tourism per turn because I'm really beginning to just upgrade everything now. And if you have a look at like these ski resorts, for instance, it's not going to show it, but I think they give 4 tourism each, which catapults to 6. So that was like another 6 just off one improvement. So these things would have rapidly begun to help me out here. Like, and more builders on the way as well as I'm chopping down all of these stones. I mean, yeah, this would have been absolutely great. What a game. For a set of ridiculous rules, I just had so much fun. I'm just going to show off my railway again because I'm just so proud of it. Oh, lovely. And actually, great walls. See what I did in the end. Look at this. All the little complete things. I was building the 3rd perimeter walls around some cities while I could. I kind of, my own settling blocked off a lot of it. Like, I'm still settling this one up here. I think I missed out on a couple of walls. Like here was one of them and here was another one. And that was my own mistake. I kept forgetting that the walls had to be built on the edge of my empire. But once I remembered that, I started learning a lot quicker. But I mean, what a game. That was so much fun. I would massively advise you guys take a go at that game because it taught you a lot. It teaches me a lot about improvements and builders and how good they can be even when you haven't got districts down. But until next time, I shall see you all later. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Daskby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, and Kroger Brand Trail Mix for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you very much.